Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is April 11th. I work with the power, intelligence, and joy of divine mind. And the scriptural reference that we're given this morning is continuing with the 23rd Psalm, verse 4, "Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." Surrounded by good, I walk this day in peace. The mind and love of God support me in every decision I make and in everything I do. It is impossible to escape from the presence of God, so it is impossible to lack for any good thing. All that God is mine this day. It supports me. It enfolds me. I feel this eternal presence of love. Like David, the psalmist, I know that the rod and the staff of spirit are bringing forth my demonstrations of truth. The mind and the law are mine to use today. They will produce for me my sincere desires, for they must create what I choose to think. I turn in thought to God, knowing that its instant response is assured. I give thanks in advance for my healing. I accept my good from God. There is joy in my heart and hope in my thinking. I shall never again be blocked in my roadway of expanding understanding. I am joyous, for I know that I am never defeated and never repulsed. God's action through me is victorious, and my demonstrations come to pass on time and in order. This is the joy of living according to truth. I am encircled with the armor of truth. I walk through the presence of God. I work with the power, intelligence, and joy of divine mind. Everything blesses me, and I bless everything. I cannot fail, for God itself created me and acts through me. My word is the law unto my universe, and I speak words of truth. Sustained at every moment by love, I live in peace, work in joy, and relax in beauty. All is well with my soul. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. one God, one mind, one life, one love, one peace, one power, one presence, one substance, one activity of creation, all expressing in a multiplicity, in exquisite diversity of form, yet always one. Each expression unified inseparably as and within the whole. I recognize this wholeness. I recognize the singularity of substance, source, creator, and created. I recognize that by whatever name we call this one, it is greater than any label. It is greater than any name. I recognize that the naming of it is simply a way, a technology, a methodology allowing us to reference, to talk about. That our identity of it in no way limits its identity. I am one with that. I am a point of it. I am an incarnation of it. I am made out of the very substance that it is. I am infused with the power to create just as it is. All that the divine is, all that God is, all that love is, all the labels are, lives, moves, and has its being in, through, and as me. And what is true of me must be true of all. That in the reality, the absolute reality of one, there can be no other. And so it must follow that what is true of one is true of all. Every expression equally valued, equally valuable, equally eternal, equally supplied, equally responded to, equal. And so I speak my word this morning in this place of recognition, from this place of recognition, that my word is the word of the infinite. The my is the infinite. The word is a movement of consciousness. Consciousness is the infinite. And so I speak my word, lifting up every point of incarnation, every form of absolute reality expressing. I speak my word, lifting all up together, opening to a new awareness of the truth of being, of the truth of equality that is the essence and therefore the nature of all creation. That there is no doing in this human realm that can alter the being, the essence of any expression of creation. That doing follows belief, being follows creation. All are created equal. All are created in the image and likeness of creation, of Creator. All being made out of it are equally it in form. And then in the infinity, in the eternality of this one substance, it can never be added to nor depleted from. And so the very value of each point of creation, of each expression, is whole, perfect, and complete, just as the source from which it is made. Nothing to be added, nothing to be removed, everything to be realized. And by realized, I am meaning to be made real, real in experience, real in awareness. The self, recognizing the self. This is the revelation of truth in humanity. And as truth is revealed, behaviors change. Peace becomes the way of being, and peace prevails. Love becomes the way of being, and love prevails. As each point of creation moves into alignment, as the soul activity acts in alignment, balance, peace, harmony, order, the very wholeness of life is expressed. It is happening now. It is always happening. There is no need to push, no need to pull. Simply to be that at this point. So I am grateful. I am grateful to know how revelation works. I am grateful to know how manifestation works. I am grateful to know the truth of my being, the truth of all being. And so it is from this joy, from this gratitude, from this deep inward resonance that I let go in a realization that there is no thing for me to do other than to be and to allow my being to inform my doing. And so I release, I let go. I say yes to the path that unfolds before me. I say yes to the path that unfolds before each individualized expression of consciousness. I control nothing. I control no one. I respond to life as life responds to me. I love. I am. I be peace. I be wholeness. I be order. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is.